Hi. Oh, I don't know where I can put this. I'm in my kids' playhouse in the garden, and it feels like a tree house in the woods. I love it. But anyway, I've come here for some privacy because I can't. It's hard to have complete privacy sometimes when you have a family, isn't it? And so my kids, they're amazing. They are the start of this for me. But anyway, my kids are they're at my mum's until 7 o'clock tonight. It's about 3 o'clock here. I'm in England in a place called does it matter? It doesn't matter. I'm in England. And yeah, and I've had the strangest 3 months of my life, but the strangest 3 weeks in particular, which have led me to do this video. And so I've just got to honour my cheekiness as a kid, I guess, and to just do this, just to see how far my imagination will go and what, I don't know, just how much good could come of it. Oh God, it's weird looking at this because I can see my face and it's backwards, like mirrors as well. Oh, weird. Anyway, yeah, so I wanted to do the video about Rhesus negative blood. So if anybody else, especially in England, because everybody else that I've connected with so far has been in America, online. It's a shame there's not more of us walking the streets and waving at each other. But yeah, and it seems to me, even just through and I don't get much chance to look at YouTube. It's so busy with my life at the minute, just for the kids, the age they are, and the prison I was in, the mental prison I was in. So yeah, hopefully I'm going to get time to do more videos, and I'm going to do more videos because I can come to the bottom of the garden and I can get over myself and I can go, now come on now, speak your truth. Because, you know, I don't feel like I can speak my truths without getting judged to people that are close to me, because the people that are close to me are part of the programming or part of their own programming or part of my programming, both, everything, part of the matrix. And yeah, it's difficult. I don't want to be looking at weird things around the kids either. So obviously they're at home, they're not at school age yet, so I don't want to be. Sometimes I put my earphones in, have a quick listen to something, but that makes you feel crazy as well, when this is stuff that we should be talking about, how we're all feeling, because it seems to me that there's some kind of collective awakening going on, and I'm so new to all this. I'm absolutely wetting myself that I'm feeling the need to do this myself as well, to sort of become a player in the game of my own dream, reality, construct, hologram, whatever it is that we're in, that I'm trying to figure out. I feel the urgency to get other people to talk about their experiences as well, because what's always been my I don't know, purpose yet, I feel like this is still part of it, but is understanding mental health and how to help people escape these mental mind prisons and labels and just the shit that everybody feels, not just Rhesus negatives, before anybody else who's watching this gets all, you think you're superior or all that shit. I don't think that. I just know that we're different. And that's good, because most people that I've seen, they all bring away the same love, which is freedom and love, peace and love. But anyway, I feel like it was a forceful spiritual awakening. Like, this stuff was not me. I had buried this stuff so deep. The last time I felt mystical or spiritual was, oh God, maybe 11 or 12, and from then da, 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 da. Just cynical, complete slave to the programming. And through lots of different things, but through self-awareness and trusting your instincts to understand your own psychology, you really can heal yourself. And I think that we're all sort of finding this out, and it's all part of a new paradigm, a new age, a new dimension. I don't know how to put it because I don't know the truth yet. I'm looking into all these angles and I'm going, oh, whoa, they all resonate with me so much. And people around me are like, who the fuck are you weird bitch? Where's the old Maz gone? And it's like, I was always here, just hiding and trapped in the net. But yeah, no, I'm painting, I'm singing, I'm finding colour and joy and synchronicities in things, I'm dreaming, I feel I can read people's thoughts, I can see structures in the sky, I feel I see energy patterns. I need to automatic write. I've written pages and pages of things, and when I've tried to share these, because obviously it's so personal, it's never going to be received in the way you expect it to, because it's not from them, is it? So maybe, well, definitely there's some sort of consistencies in Rhesus negative people. I know there's some channels that have gone into so much research, and thank God, because I just could not be arsed with that, and thank God I've jumped on the bandwagon later, because wow, it's deep. There's too many angles of entry, but I just needed to get mine in. Basically, I'm looking for Rhesus negative people to come online, share their stories, comment please about any specific resonances that you've had. I'll tell you mine quickly. I've got to make this short because I don't want to do it for too long, because I will literally talk forever. And I made myself a little list of things I want to talk about. Maybe I'll get time later on to do some more, but anyway, in this, Rhesus negative people, yes, please comment. What's been going on? What the hell's happening to us? I feel like superpowers are returning, and what that means, I'm not quite sure, but I know it's feeling like you felt as a child, like closer to source, full of love, generosity. Oh, just like it's the place to be. And I'm getting there, but it's difficult trying to find your way through the trudge to the truth. And I guess I'm looking for my tribe as well. And I'm not judgmental in the slightest. I'm not particularly religious, although Jesus keeps cropping up to me, and it's making me laugh, because I've always really sort of like dogmatically repelled the idea of religion, which is really weird. And I remember I got kicked out of, I went to in England they have something called Girl Guides. No, is it Girl Guides? Yeah, Girl Guides. Oh, fuck knows. I want to say Scouts. That's what I mean. I feel like I'm living too bloody. Whatever it was in this little community church, and I went with these twins at the end of my road. And something traumatic happened. I don't know what it was, but I ended up getting a bit aggressive with some knitting needles, I think I was just sword fighting or something. I was only about 5 or 6. It wasn't an old thing. Anyway, whatever happened, the message I got from it was I wasn't welcome back. And so from that point on, I used to find ways of mocking religion, not out loud to anybody, but to myself, or I'd slip it in, like, oh, what a load of made up bollocks. But I'd never even read the Bible, still haven't. But in 2012, and I'm reckoning it's December the 21st, 2012, something very strange happened, a very strange night, which started off this journey. And a Bible was presented to me in a church in the early hours of the morning. with the father of my kids, who's been part of this journey with me and is still on his own separate journey now. We are both sort of, I know what I am feeling is my truth. And I know there's a lot of debate about free will and truth going on at the moment, and it's super interesting. And I think this is part of it. And I've just got this feeling, all my dreams are crazy. I keep just feeling like this is the final test. It's like this is what everybody's been trying to communicate for centuries. I've been dreaming, and again, I don't know anything about this because I stopped exploring when I was about 12, which is weirdly when the internet started, you know, popping up, and I was always turned off by technology, and still am now to some degree. Like, I'm sat in my shed, my treehouse, with a freaking phone. But yeah, there are strange things are happening, and if it's just in my mind, it's just in my mind. And if you want to call me crazy, you can call me crazy. I know that I am becoming a player in my own game. I am regaining my sovereignty, and I am becoming free, and it's a beautiful thing, and it's not for everybody, and that's okay. So please don't give me any hate. Yeah, because I don't think there are many of us, but if we can get together and get our ideas together, like Holographic Multiverse, she's great, check her out, she's amazing. And Sun Soul Astrology, I've only just started looking at that, but there's a girl, Maru, I think she's probably behind it all, and she's a Rhesus negative, she's an O negative like me. And the other woman that's been really resonating with me is a woman called Rose New Blueprint, which is weird, and I'm guessing you're all sort of a little circle. I've just not had enough time to sort of get through everybody's little channels, the Rhesus channels. Oh, and there's a guy, JC for Life. For some reason, he's really sinking in with me again. Not necessarily the religion per se, because I don't really know what I think Jesus was, who I think Jesus was, what I think everything is. But I'm understanding that it's my choice what it is, and it's my knowledge, my truth, my DNA, my experience, and I've got a lot to say about a lot of things, and I want to make everybody feel as good as I'm starting to feel. And so I'm going to stop this before I get nervous. I don't like looking at my face, and I don't want anyone to comment on my face, especially my teeth and my lips. Oh, because everybody says I've got funny teeth and lips, and I know I have. But anyway, oh, I thought I'd show you this as well, just before I go, because, my God, my eyes are red, aren't they? Okay, now. Because this was something that I did really, really quickly when I got the urge one day, and I'm going to say it and I'm going to believe it, whatever that means to me. In truth, I'm not quite sure, but when I was connected to Source in the last few weeks, I was doing these automatic abstract paintings, and this one, for loads of different reasons, I just bloody love it. And I've never been able to say I've loved anything I've done before, but it's because of a few things. But like, I'll do it the right way around, get this fucking selfie thing off. Hang on, how do you do it? Oh my God, I can't press it right, so I'll have to do it like this. So, it's upside down. There we go. So, can you see it? Yeah, there you go. So, yeah, I mean, it doesn't even matter. Oh gosh, listen to that. Yeah, it started off as a background full of circles, just automatic spirals. It doesn't matter, I'm not going to bore you with my art, but anyway, I just thought it was funny because there's hearts, there's circles, there's weird little symbols that I don't know what they mean, maybe some people do, but everything I've been drawn to do, this is probably more abstract than I meant to show you, to be honest. And maybe it looks like Jesus on the cross from the side. Oh. Can I turn it round? No, can I? Fuck, silly bitch. Anyway, yeah. And I'm feeling like the things that are making me feel better are things like painting, things like singing. And I feel like, yeah, that's a big thing. Like, there's a certain vibration in voice, and when you sing, there's a certain sweet spot, and you just feel like it's like pure frequency or vibration that's just like getting sucked up in some sort of morphic resonance and just bringing back joy to you. It's just fantastic. Like, I've got to start singing, and that's one thing that I'm going to start doing as well. Just get over myself, get over the last bit of self-conscious programming that we've all got. Let's all just bloody go for it. Anyway, please, I want to know everybody's thoughts on everything. What is the game? What is the meaning of life? What are we waking up to? Are we waking up to the simple fact that we are all, yeah, in prison planet Earth with boundaries and some kind of psychological manipulation in every form that we ever knew. And to be all right with that takes quite a strong mind and a big imagination and strength within. And maybe that's why Rhesus negative people are becoming aware to all this weird shit, and they're all right with it, and they still dig, and they still want to dig, and they want to know, and it seems to, for some reason, bother people, and it attracts hate and disgust, and it's quite obvious that the issue is with the protesters, when the message is just to help everybody from depression, anxiety, fear, programming, however you want to look at it, because we need to get the message out to people who aren't going to be able to understand quantum physics and astrology and symbolism and mythology and things in the way that some of us feel like we resonate with. We've got to be able to spread the message out down to the 3D as well. So by all coming together, people have got more chance of figuring it out. Science meets spirituality, whatever it is. But maybe the utopia that people have always wanted can happen. And I know it can happen within now. And I've always known it can, but life is a test, and every day is a test, and all we can do is be aware. And that's what we're all good at, isn't it? So funny, because I'm going to have to look into all these myths, but over this last couple of weeks, the same names and things have popped up in my head, and I feel I've been seeing like hieroglyphics, even though I don't really know much about ancient Egypt, but I've always known it's something that I've resonated with for some reason. Anyway, yeah, I don't know what I was going to say. There's a lot of things that I need to keep calm about, because times are exciting. Anyway, I'm going to stop this now and just figure out a way to post it. I don't want to have to ask anybody how to do it, and that's what I usually do. Can you show me how to do this? Take my control. So I'm going to figure it out, because I can do that. And I'll post this. And I think the message, anyway, the messages, that's what I'll quickly say. That's it before I forget. Yeah, is to find the balance within the chaos. Find your spot amongst it all. Your spot in the light and the dark, and to take control of that in a way that benefits you, that will then benefit everybody else around you, and to not think that you control. Just let go of the control. There's such a beautiful song by Jess Glynn. Listen to the acoustic version. If I figure out how to attach something, I'll do that. But anyway, put it on YouTube. Jess Glynn acoustic. My Love, and it's beautiful. Yeah, it's personal sovereignty and connection with the universe that we all have to different degrees, that could potentially be different lines, different lineages. If we're aware and the information is around, fear shouldn't be a thing of the future. It should be a thing of the past. Information is knowledge, knowledge is wisdom, so they say. But intuition and mastery of self is the connection to the universe. And yeah, please let's connect. Please comment, everybody. Or anybody. Or nobody, probably. Stop.